matchup on tap, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, you got to snap it. You got to snap it.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start, as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland.
Back deep, Patrick Peterson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At the 31-yard line.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here's Pickett. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 25 yards that time.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yards.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Kenny Pickett with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0.
Browns, nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
He may go.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Boy, this defense is circling early. A pick 6 there, and they are off to the races here this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here first and 10. And that's caught inside the 35. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 50 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Second and 6.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Here's Watson. And this is incomplete.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. On the return is Peterson.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
55 yards.
And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Browns drive about to get started.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
at the 38-yard line.
Here's Watson.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Steelers 42, Browns nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Watson on 3rd down.
And now Watson throws another interception.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Warren will try the right side.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
George Pickens.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Steelers are pouring it on.
Extra point now by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half.
Steelers 49, Browns nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
And the Browns
now it's Watson. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jaylen Warren.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boswell for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Steelers 56, Browns nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now a first down throw, Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To the air yet again, Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Watson going to try and run it.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go, Scott. Ready.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick. For a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Steelers 63, Browns 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
That's Larry Ogunjobi powering through to end that play before it could get started.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And that will be incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pickett to throw on first down. A short one there to Freiermuth.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Steelers.
A handoff for Warren. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Pickett sets up play action. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Pickett. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
A lot of ground left to make up. Obviously a lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
By the Steelers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Running left, it's Warren.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock. Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here's Warren.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Browns 3.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 27.
They begin the drive with McFarland.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Off play action. Pickett
rolling to his right. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on a sack.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Got his man, it's Warren.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
Now Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Into space at the 45. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Nick Chubb.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 63 yards.
And the Browns are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught on the right flank, and he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get 2 closer here on the fake extra point. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. flushed out right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Little bit of a breakdown there defensively, and the RPO turns into a big chunk play.
And when you think about running offense, the word comes to mind, assignments, right? Because you have to carry those out. But you have to play assignment football on defense, too, against a team that runs these RPOs because everyone has to be in the right place. Who's got the quarterback? Who's got the running back? Who's covering the receivers? This one worked quite well on that play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. So the false start will back them up 5. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Now a run with Warren. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Thompson Robinson now. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
First down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pirates. Go.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Come on, come on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Again, Thompson Robinson will look to throw here.
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson keeps it running left.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson.
He'll buy some time right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game. And
oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin.
And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 7-yard line.